I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't dying. Let's give her a try. Wait a second. I already tried it, and it's really good. Good morning. Today is the day we finally get to leave. And you know what? We're cooking some eggs before we take off here from Zach's house. We stayed here last night. Everything's all ready to go. Pretty much just cooking right now. And then we're gonna hit the road. We've got about a 7.5 hour drive to the Badlands from here. We're gonna need to test out the van and see how good she is on gas mileage. But we will do all the calculating and all that once we fill up the first time. And then once we drain the first tank, which we're for sure gonna do because I think it's about like 500 miles to where I'm going. But other than that, let's get right into it. We're gonna do our first gas station stop. Let's fill up, use the bathroom, and get back on the road. We finally made it into South Dakota. It has been about a few hours, not exactly sure how far we are, but I can tell you that we got about 40 miles until we've hit the halfway point. So we're making good progress. The next step, after we get a little bit closer, I'm gonna try and find a Walmart to stop at. We gotta get some dinners, some lunches, maybe get a few more breakfast items. We can't fit much in our fridge, so we gotta make good choices on what we wanna buy. Once we get a little bit closer, I will give you another update. We just stopped at the gas station for a leak. We also filled up the old gas tank. So I'm doing a little bit of calculating so I can tell you guys kind of what I spend just on this trip. So far, I'll tell you what we've got written down. So right now, we've done a total of 225 miles exactly since we last filled up. And I've spent $118 on fuel so far. From that last fill up, we did 225 miles and we just filled up and we put in 15 and about 3/4 gallons. So you take 225 divided by how many gallons you just filled up to figure out your MPG, since we don't have a fancy vehicle like the new one. So you calculate it yourself, and we're averaging 15 miles a gallon doing 65, 70. So really that is not bad at all with how much weight we got in the back of this thing, because you got to think we got 300-400 pounds of water. We got an 85-pound battery, roughly 250-pound dirt bike, tools, another probably 50-60 pounds in solar panels. We got some weight. So just that alone, 15 miles a gallon, I am happy with that. Let's get back on the road and finish this part of the trip out and head to Walmart. Well, believe it or not, we're pulled over on the side of the road. We're under a bridge right now, and you're probably asking yourself, well, why the hell are you pulled over? Well, let me just show you. Well, Facebook Marketplace sellers. When somebody asks if something leaks, why do we have to lie to people? Like, just be honest. There's water coming into the van. I'm pretty sure, like right up in this corner on the windshield, and it started leaking, and I pulled over because I wanted to see where it was coming in, and I pulled this down, and those shisty little you-know-what had shoved paper towels in there to try and hide it, just in case if I would have noticed, say it was raining that day or whatever. I'm just gonna shove a rag up in there for now and call it good. I don't know why. I mean, obviously it's been leaking the whole time. I'm gonna do a little bit more diving into it here real quick, and I'll let you know what I find. Alright, so for now I just shoved a rag in it. It's kind of the best I can do. Up top here, I took all my stuff out so I could look up there and shine the light to see if it was coming from up any higher than where it is right now. And then I stuck my head out the window after I rolled the window down, and it looks like there was possibly maybe some new sealant that was put on the windshield or the fiberglass cover itself. Not 100% sure what it is right now. I'm gonna kind of have to wait until we get to camp to kind of diagnose that a little bit more, because what I'll have to do is I'll have to take that off, and then I'll have to take this off, so then I can slide that piece out there. Should be pretty easy. There's really not much to these old vehicles as far as the interior panels go, so we'll deal with that later, but let's get back on the road and keep driving. Well, we made it to Wally World. Let's go in here and grab some stuff. I got a list made up, so I should know what I want right away. Hopefully. Alright, we pretty much got everything that we needed here. Got all my food. Got a strainer. Got a little bin to put my dirty shoes in. When I get muddy shoes, I got something to put them in rather than just on the floor. So I'm gonna check out and load up. We made it out of there. Spent a little bit more than I wanted to, but I needed to buy a couple things that I hadn't gotten yet. But let's load up and head to camp. Got about an hour drive to the camp. We just got to find out where we got to pay to get into Badlands Park. I know you can do it online, but I was kind of hoping to run into a spot on the way there. Well, we made it. We made it. We're at camp. We're in the van, and I'm hungry as a truck. So I still don't know what I'm gonna eat. I bought a bunch of food, but I don't know what I want to eat. I'll show you around camp here shortly, but we gotta eat. I am starving right now. Let's find something to eat. You know what? I made a decision. I'm gonna pull the grill out of the back, but you know what? In order to do that, we gotta take the dirt bike off. And I need to check the overflow for the water tank, because I guarantee you that thing is probably full. So let's do that real quick, get the grill out, and then we cook some weenies up. Check this out, guys. Oh yeah. We're in the middle of the Badlands. Oh, hey look. There's a buffalo. You can probably barely see him. So the road coming in here was absolutely just really rough. So check this out. Can you tell that anything moved? Well, I guess I didn't really show you how it looked before, but I can tell you right now it didn't look like that when I left. And I was able to just move the strap on the dirt bike so we don't have to take it off. But hey, we got some real estate right there. Let's get this stuff moved around, get the grill out, and get it set up over there on that picnic table. We just gotta grab some weenies, or do we cook burgers? I don't know. What do you guys want? Wait, you eating? You guys eating? Let's eat something. And boy, am I glad that I got this little jobby, because it is super muddy here. But anyway, I'll stop jabbing my jaws. Let's eat some food. It's definitely windy out here. Probably crank this baby up just a little bit more so we keep her going. Threw a few weenies on there. What do you think? Three weenies. Put the weenies back away. Wait for these babies to cook. Oh, I also forgot to tell you guys. I forgot the most important thing. The dang silicone. So, now, let's just hope it don't rain and we'll be fine until we get some sealant. But yeah, just letting you guys know I forgot something. Somebody want to go grab me something real quick? Weenies are done. You know what? We used a paper towel tonight just because. Let's give her a try. Wait a second. I already tried it, and it's really good. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That hits the spot real nice. Nothing better than that. Now I can already tell. You're like, what the hell? Why don't you have a bun on those wieners? Well, you know, I kind of grew up in a household where we don't use buns for wieners, and we don't use buns for burgers. I always just eat them straight up. And to be honest with you, it's not a bad thing because you save money not using bread or buns or whatever. You just eat it the way it is, and I'm happy with that. Well, dinner's over. I think we're gonna clean up the grill, put that away real quick, and then I'm gonna throw a coat on, probably a hat, because it's gonna get cold when I go and do a hike real quick, because I want to get some cool drone footage. All right, we're all suited and booted. We're about to try and do a hike here. Not even sure if it's actually a hiking trail, but there's footprints going this way, so we'll see. I want to go all the way up there. Camera probably doesn't even do this justice at all, but this is a steep one. I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't dying. Not really like dying, but oh boy, this right here is gonna get sketchy. This is muddy. We're almost there, folks. Almost there. We made it to the top of one of the tallest little hills in the area I'm staying. It didn't take as long as I thought it was gonna be, but would you just check this place out? I'm fading in the air. Can't find myself down there. I need to go somewhere to run away. 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 How'd you fly? We are on our way down this muddy mess. I got about 6 inches of mud on the bottom of my shoes right now. I already cleaned off my hay dudes and threw them in the van. Probably would have been a good idea to just not wear the dudes in the mud and just throw my hiking shoes on right away, but we're learning. We're living and we're learning. It's all you can do in life. Is trial and error. Trial and error, folks. So beautiful out here. I can't wait until tomorrow. Be completely honest with you, I don't really have a plan at all. I'm just kind of going with the flow. I did a few Google searches before I went to bed last night, and I found a couple of spots right in this area where I'm staying, so we'll just have to go and check all that stuff out tomorrow. It's supposed to rain tomorrow as well, so I don't know, we might be stuck in the van editing all day, which is fine with me because it's gonna take me a little bit to do that. So far, everything's going great. The drive was not bad at all. It was only supposed to be about 7 hours, but I ended up making it probably 8 or 9 because I was only doing 65, 70. to try and get better gas mileage. And I also, so I was like 2 hours, 3 hours out from where we're at right now. And I was like, well, I need to go to Walmart or go to a grocery store or something. I've got a couple things that I need and only Walmart probably has, or at least I know for sure Walmart would have it. And I searched it up and I ended up having to add like an hour and a half onto my trip. I should have just stopped in Austin when I left Zach's house and just went there, but I ended up just hitting the road and going from there. We're pretty much all set up. Finished walking back to camp and probably gonna end this video because I'm about ready to watch some TV or some YouTube and go to bed. There's also this place in, I believe it's Hot Springs, South Dakota, which I want to say it's not really too far from where I'm staying right now. There's some spots you can go and sit in some hot springs that are indoors and whatnot, and you gotta pay for them, but I'm all about doing what you can for free. I want to go and try this one spot. I seen it online. Supposedly you can go there and it's just like a pond or a small natural spring, obviously a natural hot spring, and you can go and walk or swim in it. So I want to go check that out for sure at some point. Obviously there's a lot of places to explore around here. I want to get some dirt biking in as well, but we got to get our OHV registration for South Dakota yet. We didn't do that. I wasn't going to do it today because I wasn't really going to have time, and I don't think they would have been open by the time I would have gotten there. So we'll get that done sometime later this week. I believe it's supposed to be like 60 degrees or something on Wednesday, and it's supposed to be nice for the rest of the week. It's only supposed to be cold at night. I'm just about back here. See the van right there out in the distance. I walked across. Yeah, screw it. I'm ready. Look it. We're already covered in mud, so you might as well just walk across. Whatever. I just had an awesome conversation with one of the other guys that's here. I can't remember if I showed you guys or not, but there's someone else here with a dirt bike as well, and he does photography on all sorts of stuff all around, and he's actually from Wisconsin, so small world, right? But I think that's gonna be pretty much the end of the video. I'm gonna get ready for bed here, kind of relax a little bit, drink some water, maybe have a snack, and then wake up in the morning and we're gonna do something. We'll figure something out. We gotta first determine if it's gonna be raining all day. If it's not gonna be raining all day, then we definitely can do something, because not really wanting to be stuck in the van doing nothing, but I suppose we got videos to edit, so we can always do that. But I absolutely appreciate you if you made it this far in the video. Don't forget to drop a like, hit the subscribe button. My Patreon is also down in the description if you want to help support me on this journey. It'd always be appreciated. But other than that, I'm not too sure how long this video really is, but yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you all have a great night. Till next time, we'll see you later.